I'm taking the strap. I'm strapped up.
What's happening? What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 128 of the SZN Podcast. I'm your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And as always, guys, please head over to our Instagram page, the SZN Podcast, or our Twitter page, the SZN Pod. Link in the bio of both of those platforms there, and that will take you to where we're situated at streaming-wise, whether it's audio, so your Spotify's, Apple Podcasts, etc. Or if you like your visuals, got the YouTube channel link there as well. Make sure you do that, guys. Like, subscribe, leave us a good review. But Flowz, another week. How you doing, first of all, before we kick off? Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. What you say?
Yeah, man. Tired, but we're here. Let's talk some boxing.
Let's do it.
One card of note to talk about this week. We briefly touched upon it at the end of last week, just as a quick mentioner. But yeah, it's worth breaking down because, to my knowledge, Flowz, I think this is the first time that we've got two undisputed fights on the same card. We've had two unifications or whatever, but this is like on both the co-headline and the headline for both fights for all the marbles. So I think it's only right we start with Baumgardner, right? Baumgardner versus Mekhaled. Let's start with there, I guess. I think it makes sense. Alicia was going, as you said, she's had like such a meteoric rise over the last couple of years, I guess. Oh, over the last year, really. When did she beat Harper? It was like 2 years ago, maybe?
Yeah, 2021, maybe?
Yeah, I think it was 2021.
Yeah,
so if you think about how far she's come from that Terry Harper upset, because it was an upset, she's done incredible. And again, she's proven how good she is again on Saturday night in her defeating Ella Mekhaled, who was very game, to be honest, Flowz. I think from the off, obviously, I knew that Mekhaled was unbeaten. And obviously, they stripped the previous champion. And obviously, so it was for the vacant belt. Obviously, Alicia's got 3 of the belts. And this last one that she had to collect was vacant. And this Mekhaled came in with an undefeated record, but I hadn't really seen of her before or whatever. But Flowz, I'll be honest, I was quite impressed by Mekhaled in the first couple of rounds, to be honest. The first 2 rounds, I'm there thinking, this girl's not bad. She's, the ones who say, that's a good jab.
Yeah,
she's coming forward. She's banging. I was very, very impressed with Mekhaled. Obviously, never seen her before, so I had no idea what she would be like. But she came to fight, Flowz. She didn't come to run away. She started on the front foot. She started walking Alicia down from the off.
Yeah.
And she had a good jab. She had speed. And they had a battle of the jabs in the first instance. And I'm thinking Mekhaled's landing the bigger, weightier punches and whatnot. And she's happy to trade with Alicia. Don't forget, Alicia is known for her power. So, but this Mekhaled chick was happy to stand in the pocket with her and start trading with her. So I was very surprised by her. What about you? Did she take you by surprise as well? By how good she was?
Yeah. I think, especially women's boxing gets a rap for the quality, almost in a sense. So you assume there's the high level and the rest are soup cans almost. There's that assumption, but really true. That's the assumption. If you ain't heard of them, you think they're nobodies. But
wash, yeah.
You think but then a lot of these, there's more known quantities out there that you don't know of because the opportunities are less for them to showcase their skills. So when you come in here and then you see someone banging with someone you expect to dominate, you're surprised. But it goes to show women's boxing is on the rise. There are
gems,
legit, people out there who would have scrapped. So I was surprised and I was pleasantly surprised. This ain't going to be a walk in the park.
Absolutely. I was happy to see her. I was thinking, okay, she's come to fight. She's on the way soil. And she's trying to take her chance as she can. This is her chance to become undisputed and announce herself. So I was very, very happy with her output from the first 2 rounds. It was a bit of Alicia started off on the jab, using the jab behind the jab, which was good. As I said, she's known for her power. And I guess it was ballsy and brave of Mekhaled the way she fought in terms of coming forward and trying to dictate the pace to Alicia. But when they were trading in the pocket, you obviously got air on the side of caution because Alicia is known for her power. And unfortunately, I think it was that 3rd round, Flowz, when she first got dropped. And it was them trading in the pocket, both throwing bombs, because she was landing her bombs too. Alicia's bomb, they call it the bomb, right? So,
the bomb.
So Alicia's bomb, which just had that extra weight to it, and then we've seen this Mekhaled chick go down. And I think she dropped her twice in that round. So obviously she beat the count. Alicia's rushing again, dropped her again. This girl's on shaky legs or whatnot. Alicia's emptied the tank pretty much, and she wasn't able to get her out of there. I actually thought the referee was going to stop it because the referee, she wasn't really throwing anything back, this Mekhaled chick. I thought, okay, this is it. Well, she survived the round, credit to her. But yeah, that's just, I guess, testament to Alicia's power, that she actually does carry power. Yeah, she says it and we see it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
she bangs,
yeah, she bangs. She's a banger. But then something happened, Flowz, in the sense that obviously in that third round, Alicia has gone for it and emptied the tank. And I think it's safe to say that, especially that the fourth round and the fifth round, Alicia has taken it off, to be honest.
Yeah.
Either the tank is fully emptied and she's had to recover, but yeah, it was quite clear that she was tired. And she had to recover after that output. She had to just, recovery. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there was.
So yeah, this Mekhaled girl, because of that, she came back into it. And she was then starting to dictate the pace again and walk her down, etc. And again, I think credit to Mekhaled, because after such a horrible beatdown in that third round, you could be so deterred easily. But she was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep sticking out. So big credit to her, man. Big credit.
Yeah. I think that's the first time we've seen Alicia legit almost gas out.
Yeah.
And these 2-minute rounds are fast paced all the time, so it's not surprising like the way these women come out and start banging from the first minute. But yeah, I think she, whether she took it off, whether she was gassed, I think it's a combination of both, to be honest.
Yeah. It definitely was part of the gas thing, because obviously she's got a second win now later on towards the end of the fight, and she's actually dropped this chick again, but it got ruled a slip. I think that was was it 7th or 8th round?
Yeah.
It was towards the end. It was towards the end. So that's when she started to get a second win back again. But again, there was a round where she hurt her again, and she's gone in for the kill again and fully emptied the tank.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened again. Afterwards, she was gassed out and she could barely throw punches again. So I don't know if this is something that needs to be addressed, but yeah, it happened twice in this fight where she's gone for it through all the banks, and afterwards she's been shattered and she's needed a round or two to recover. That happened again later on in the fight. But yeah, I guess it's obviously, even though she gassed out and stuff, she still had built enough in the bank to obviously get the W, and she was still jabbing away. Even when she was knackered, she was still able to get the jab off or whatnot. But her getting tired sort of made it interesting, because Mekhaled started to come on strong every time she became tired. But yeah, the class, the power was there with Alicia. That's all she wrote, really, Flowz.
Yeah, it's hard to say, because obviously we're guys here, and she obviously said that she came on her period that day.
Yep.
And she boxed, and to me, that
which is crazy.
We're guys.
Yeah.
So I lived experience. We can't ever experience what that feels like. We can't describe it. We can't explain it. We don't understand it. So to me, it was like, swear, like, wow.
When she said that, I thought, raw. I always forget about that. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't take that into account.
We never.
Yeah, we can't. So I'm thinking about it. It's like, did that play a factor? How did it play a factor? Like something we won't be able to break down or discuss, but maybe it did. Maybe it was a factor. Maybe that's why she gassed out. I don't know. We don't know. We don't know what effects it has on the body. Really, true.
Very, very true.
So yeah, that's just something to mention, I guess.
Yeah. But all in all, she got the W in the end, and it was a deserved W. Even though Mekhaled was game and landed some good shots, the class, I guess, and the power lied with Alicia, as we saw, and she was justly deserved to get the W. So yeah, again, I think in the last round was a beautiful uppercut, which I thought was a legit knockdown, but the referee ruled it a slip, because I think she might have pushed her a little bit, but it was a beautiful shot. And yeah, her punch selection during the just the entire fight I really liked. And yeah, she is, you can see why she's called the bomb in it. So shout out to Alicia. She got the W there, undisputed again. 2 years ago, she was coming in as an underdog against Terry Harper. To see her, what she's done, and she's collected the belts one by one and gone through top of opposition. Obviously, the Mekhaled Maya fight, very, very controversial. Well, I say very, very controversial. Pick'em fight. Some people said she lost, some people said she won, some people said it was a draw. Yeah. But she's come through that, and that's top quality opposition. You know what I mean? And she's got to where she was, and she got it. So, shout out to her, man. Very, very happy for her.
One face, one name. That's what we asked for.
And yeah, exactly. We know what women do. They get it on. We do. Women don't like when they're ready to get cracking. Undisputed unifications, they get it. The big fights always happen. So shout out to the girls again. Obviously, Mekhaled Maya was in attendance, so that's there for her. She obviously said afterward that if you knock her out, if it happens, obviously that's a money fight. But obviously, she also called out Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano. She would love to fight those guys as well. For you, Flowz, do you have a preference in terms of who you want to see a fight?
No, I think they're all good fights.
Yeah.
I think they're all good fights. I guess the Mekhaled Maya for the press conference for that pre-build up. I need that again and again.
Yeah.
I need to run that back 2 more times.
Yeah.
But I like the prospect of Undisputed facing Undisputed kind of thing, which is what Taylor Serrano are going to do. But
we'll get onto that because I think it makes sense, Flowz, that obviously we're going to discuss Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano in a bit, but in the interim, maybe take on Mekhaled, put that to rest finally. So then obviously she goes into potentially a potential fight with Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano off a massive win with all the belts intact as well. I think that makes sense for me. But yeah, I'm good with all of them as well. Any option that comes our way, I'm good with, to be honest. But shout out to her, man. Big fan. And I like the way she's gone about her business, bro. Confident, doesn't back down, ready to talk crowd when she has to. the press, legendary. The way she's, remember when they were talking, she stood up, ready to rise it every single time.
0 to 100, quick,
real quick. Nah, man, I respect it, man. That's the type of energy I like, man. Shout out to Alicia Baumgardner, man. She's a G. Main event time, man. Might as well, straight into the main event, Flowz. Another undisputed fight. Amanda Serrano versus Erica Cruz for all the belts at, I don't know which is it, lightweight? Or it might be
feather, ain't it?
Huh? Feather. Yeah, okay, feather. Yeah, it's feather because Katie Taylor's lightweight, isn't she? Yeah. So all the belts at feather. I think Amanda already had 3 of them, innit? So this is like for the last piece.
Yeah, Cruz on the other one.
Yeah. We all expected Amanda Serrano to do the job, and she did it. To be honest, for me, she did it. It was a great fight because Erica Cruz was on it, and it was about like from round 1. It was Erica Cruz, Flowz. Her offense was very interesting to me.
Yeah, go on. I'm glad you want to mention it.
Head down, just duck down offense and just throw bangs while ducking down. I said, what? I said, what kind of what's this?
Brilliant. Brilliant. I was
creasing.
You know what? Because certain boxers should even take note, because what Erica Cruz was doing, it was anytime Amanda Serrano was in range, she'd let her hands go. You dip down, throw hands. Doesn't matter. As soon as she stepped in range,
it was a ducking, and this.
As soon as she was in range, one just single shots, it was 1, 2, 3,
multiple.
1, 2, but swinging, and she was having success in the first 2 rounds. Definitely. Yeah. I think I gave her the first 2 rounds because she was, and I was like,
just a sheer volume of punches.
Volume, just throwing punches. You can see what it does. Just throwing punches.
Hey,
and as soon as Serrano's in range,
AB, I hope you listen.
Letting hands go, boom, raining punches, and it made for an interesting fight. Made it entertaining, definitely.
Yeah, no, it was definitely an entertaining fight. It was a bar, to be honest. It was a good scrap, but after those first couple rounds, I just felt like Amanda clocked onto it, and the class, it was quite quick for me, Flowz, in terms of seeing the class from Amanda. Just started to school it in a way. Obviously, she was still competitive because this girl was still doing the boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
But Amanda was like, you see the big shots, timing her well.
Yeah, the jab.
It was great. It was brilliant from Amanda. So yeah, the class was very apparent for me after those first couple rounds. But it was competitive fight throughout because, again, even when this Erica Cruz girl got hurt, she still was, game to come forward and whatnot and try and make it a good fight. It was a nasty, I think it was a clash of heads. I think it was early on, quite a nasty cut on her. Third, yeah, it was third. It was third, I think, third.
Oh, yeah.
I think so, anyways. But nasty clash of heads. Big cut opened up on Erica Cruz's forehead, and there was blood everywhere. But she didn't let it deter her. She was still coming full head down, boom, 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 throwing those combinations. But yeah, Amanda does what Amanda does, man. We know she's a quality operator in there. And she was always going to get the W. I can't remember. Was there a knockdown? I thought that was there a knockdown, Flowz? I can't even remember. I don't think there was, actually. I thought that there was a moment where she was close to going down.
Yeah.
But I can't remember if she actually did go down.
I can't remember either. Yeah.
I don't think she did still.
As well.
I don't think she did. I watched it in the morning, but I can't remember. But yeah, no, overall, I came away thinking this was a great fight. Hats off to both ladies. It's exciting. As we always say, Flowz, women's boxing doesn't play. It's always exciting for the most part. It's very rare to see a dud women's fight, to be honest. But yeah, I was really happy for Amanda. She was very emotional as well. And obviously we got to talk about it, Flowz, the afters. Because what we said that we wanted to happen, or we expected to happen, obviously it's been talked about, but it's official now. I think, is it May, Flowz? May 20th, I feel like it is. I can't remember. Sometime in May.
Yeah.
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor's the rematches are on. It's official now. It's going to be in Dublin. So this is the first time that Katie Taylor will be fighting in an island, which is crazy. That is insane.
When we pointed out that episode, she never fought it.
Crazy stat. Crazy stat. But finally, what a way to break the duck in Ireland. That the undisputed fight with Amanda Serrano is going to be undisputed versus undisputed. Amazing. Just that in itself is just incredible. Everything about this is historic, to be honest. It's going to do crazy numbers. The first fight was one of the best fights that we've seen of the decade. I'll say that probably one of the best fights that we've seen this decade. So yeah, man, that's going to be amazing. I can't wait to preview that one, Flowz. I can't wait to watch that. Yeah, it's going to be sensational. It's going to be absolutely sensational. I can't front. It's going to be fantastic. And I will say as well, I said it because this is what I wanted to happen for Katie. I said, hopefully this is what a way to bow out for her. What a way to cash out.
Yeah.
This really should be her final fight, I feel like. And what a way to go if she does it, gets a W, and bows out in front of a home crowd. 80K, is it Croke Park or whatever in Dublin? That's like 80K, I think.
Yeah.
Bro.
Park.
Bro. I'm just thinking about it now. Mad. So I hope that happens. I really hope that happens.
Yeah, it's a sick fight. And it's still a 50-50, really and truly,
Yes. Hey, I can't lie, Flowz. The way Amanda came on strong, hey, she might have some smoke for Katie still. Flowz, she might have some smoke for her.
Yeah, it's still a tough one to call. Maybe Ireland will play a factor. Maybe Ireland will be mad hostile for Serrano. Like that plays into Katie Taylor's hands. Obviously, Katie Taylor's at the bigger weight, was the naturally bigger, but it's hard to say weight
naturally
matters.
Bigger, but Amanda looks physically, stature-wise, is bigger than her.
Yeah. Like obviously, Serrano moved up 2 weight classes in the first fight. She's moved back down. Now she's moving back up. So that might play a factor, but we don't really see it cause issues for the woman moving up around those weight classes. But
they're up and down over time, innit? So
yeah, historic. I mean, because these lot really want to fight the best. They always want to fight the best. They always want to mix it with each other, which is good. Super fight, and
mega fight.
It's gonna be special. If it's anything like the first one, which it will be.
That first one, man. Wow.
Ready for a treat.
Yeah. Man, it should be good. I can't wait for it. May, good month already for boxing. Hope they stack the card as well. They should do. They should stack it. So I can't wait. Maybe slap Maya Baumgardner on the card. I'll take that. Go ahead, like
Yeah.
bro, slap it on there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? But yeah, I agree to a sense that retiring would be good for Katie Taylor.
Yeah, I think so. But
yeah,
well, Alicia.
Boxes on the rise. There's money. There's money to be made for big fights out there.
True.
There's big money to be made. Like we're looking at the landscape of women's boxing now. I think I saw a tweet that like 6 or 7 weight classes there's an undisputed in women's boxing. Yeah,
wow.
I think from one. Yeah, I think if you go through all of them, there's like 2 that don't have an undisputed, and one of them is Natasha Jonas, Terry Harper's weight class.
Okay,
and the other one is Chantel Cameron, Caddy Reese. Those are the 2 without undisputed. And
wow,
they're lined up to fight already.
That's incredible.
What a stat! At the lad, exactly.
What a stat!
I retweeted it on the account, and I was like, "The best fighting the best." It's as simple as that.
What a stat that is, then! Wow, that's crazy.
I think it's like 6 or 7. And I was like, "Yeah, men's boxing take note. Really strap season in the women's boxing. It's really one face one day."
They're about it. They're really about it.
So with that, there's opportunity for big fights. Like you can fight another undisputed here, another undisputed champion here. We're getting something different now. You can be undisputed in multiple weight classes at what?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it's there.
It's cracking. Serrano, she's still with Jake Paul, right? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
MVP.
Cool, yeah. That's right. Drop out because I don't remember seeing him at that. Was it that? I don't remember seeing him in the crowd. Maybe I missed it, but
I don't think he was there. You know.
Yeah, I didn't see. That's what I wanted to check because I didn't see him around, and he's usually anytime Amanda's there, he's there normally. So yeah.
I know he's still with him.
Okay, cool, good. Yeah, he's done right by her, which is good. Anyways, yeah, cool. So we look forward to that in May. Shout out to both women, Alicia and Amanda. We love seeing Undisputed fight, and yeah, they did their thing. They're 2 of the best. Shout out to both of them. Hats off. That's it for this. In terms of the reviews, previews, listeners. There's a boxer card on that we just touch upon. Just really talk about the main guy, really, Adam Azim. His first headline. This is his 8th. This is his 8th fight, I think it is. Yes, this will be his 8th fight. He said, "Yeah, it's a serious. I'm not gonna say it's a hype, but you know what I mean. Like, there's serious hype around him, and it's coming around quick. You know, he's getting up there quick. To be fair to him, he's very exciting. He's stopping people who haven't been stopped before in immaculate fashion, flashy style, crowd pleasing style. So yeah, happy for him that he's really getting his name out there to headline, which is big in his 8th fight. The guy he's fighting, I don't really know too much about him. Reyes, I think his name is. He's undefeated as well. But I'm expecting Aziz to dispatch him. I guess we'll see if this guy could put up a challenge enough. They won't be like a 2-rounder or whatever, because I swear he hasn't gone past the 2nd round. I swear, Aziz. Maybe once. I don't know.
Yeah. He fought Ryan Charlton last, didn't he? And stopped him.
Yep. Dirty as well. I think 2nd round. I think it was. And Charlton's known for being very durable.
Yeah. Got him out of there, banged him up. That's what I was like. He banged him up.
Is that what you set up?
Because we thought that I didn't want to jump on the hype train with Adam Azim.
I know you said that. Yeah.
Like I've seen everything, and he's doing everything perfectly. There's no complaints for me. I just wanted to see him getting in. Can he take a punch, and can he get in there with someone who's? Let's wait. Let's not gas him up too early. Yeah. Even though he looks good.
No, Flowz, I agree.
Yeah. But now I'm thinking, now he deserves a bit of gassing. He deserves the gassing. And you can see it from Sky. Now he's got a headline show.
Already, bro, it's quick.
Yeah. Now he's headlining a show. So they're backing him. They believe in the hype. And yeah, I'm a believer too. But I still need to see take a punch.
Now that you finally said he's your believer, he's probably going to lose now. We hope not. We hope not. I like him a lot, and he's been good for British boxing so far. And yeah, if he's getting bums on seats, happy days. So yeah, I agree. It was a hype train around him. I just didn't want to jump the gun. You know, certain people, for example, we didn't, but Remember the Josh Kelly hype train was crazy.
Yeah.
That was insane. So and look what happened to him. So yeah, it's no shame in like saying, okay, I want to see him against certain opponents first before I jump on. And but yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing. So keep going. That's what I say to him. And I hope he does it again on Saturday.
It's once again, when you're knocking out everyone in 2 rounds, it's hard to say.
It's hard,
okay,
very hard
to say. But he's been doing everything perfectly. I'll be so real. So I was looking at the card now, and I have noticed an old face on there.
Anthony Sims, right?
Yeah, where's he come out from?
I saw that and I said, wow, because Flowz, he's someone I had a high hope for.
Yeah,
when he was with Matchroom, he looked amazing.
Yeah,
and Hearn was seriously backing him as the next big thing in America, blah blah. And then obviously he had that loss, that shocking defeat where I don't think he tried or he took lightly.
Yeah, his fault.
And Hearn dropped him from that because he was livid with him, I think, and he just And since then, I've never seen him. But yeah, he's up against Zach Chelly, who I think is one of Sky's guys.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it's quite a big fight. I'm just thinking, he hasn't fought since 2021, bro. That's Anthony Sims. So I'm happy to see him back, but yeah, I think he's up against one of boxers guys, so he could potentially lose. But yeah, that's actually a good fight, I guess. So I actually would be interested to see how he looks, and I'm happy to see him back because he looked so talented to me, honestly, until that shock loss.
Okay, Zach, that's a good fight.
Actually, a very good fight. And the fact that he's got him, I'm there thinking, raw, are they actually expected to be food or something? Because that's a dangerous fight for Zach.
They might be banking on the ring rust.
Boy.
Interesting. Okay.
Very interesting, yeah.
I'll tune in.
Yeah, I'll tune in. Obviously you got Vidal Riley on there as well. I know you're tuning in for him. Caroline Dubois as well is on the card as well. So yeah, some boxers. It's not an amazing card, but there's some guys on there that are worth checking out. Guys that we've mentioned before on this pod. So yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like remember when the Zone, or not the Zone, when Matchroom used to do their next gen cards and all that.
Yes.
It's like a next gen card.
Pretty much. Yeah. Hey, if you don't do anything on Saturday night, tune in. That's what I say. But yeah, Flowz, I think that's it for this week, man. Short and sweet, nice and concise. Women take center stage again, and they're showing us men how to do it. Pretty much.
Yeah. That side of boxing, superb. Bravo.
Keep going. That's it. Yeah.
Men learn. Take notes. You
right,
know what's funny? Let me see this. You know what's funny?
What?
I've deemed that men's boxing have coined a lot of terms which they haven't backed.
One name, one face.
One face, one name. Jordan Wilder was saying that for time. Never saw it happen.
Never.
Strap season.
Yep.
Errol Spence.
He started that. Yep.
Javante Davis was screaming it.
Yep.
Now Javante saying belts don't matter. Javante Davis saying he doesn't fight for belts. He doesn't want belts. He'll fight without the belts.
Yep.
When before he was screaming strap season.
He was. He
knows to stop saying it. He stopped saying it because he knows. Embarrassing.
Yeah.
Strap season, jokers. Anyway, let's leave it there.
This has been episode 128 of Strap Season Podcast. Once again, I'll be your boy Kam.
I'm your boy Flowz.
And keep subscribing, keep tuning in, keep supporting. Peace.
You taking a strap? I'm strapped up.
What was that about?
Let's make the fight happen. We strapped the fuck up.